What's up, man? So we just got here. We're at the Bow, New Hampshire power plant. Oh, look, helicopters. Maybe you can't see it. So the original game plan today was to get through the gate and take as much coal as possible and shut the plant down. We've been told that in addition to a heavy police presence, there is National Guard and private security here. I can confirm I've seen a few of the vehicles. We have a peaceful rally over here and several teams of people that are going to be risking arrest essentially to actually shut the plant down with direct action. We just got here now, so
because we don't bike enough, or because we don't recycle, and the list goes on and on and on. And while those things and those steps are important, they reduce such little pollution compared to this plant. Like Sophie said, I'm 22 also, and this plant in an hour reduces more emissions than I have in my entire life. We will not solve the climate crisis by buying different light bulbs. I want you to lift that personal responsibility off of yourself and transfer it to our elected officials. They have failed us. So now our personal responsibility is to show them that we will not stand for their inaction. And that's what we're here to do today. For my whole life, elected officials in New Hampshire, Democrats and Republicans, have failed us by siding with the out-of-state owners of this coal plant. That is why we need not only to be here today, but to turn out in record numbers to vote in 2020. We do have ways to mitigate this crisis. The Green New Deal. The Green New Deal is the only solution that takes this crisis as seriously and intersectionally as it needs to be treated. To our elected officials, our movement will elect someone to take your place if you don't support the Green New Deal. We will replace you. You cannot call yourself progressive if you don't support the Green New Deal. You cannot call yourself a climate champion if you have signed on in support of the Granite Bridge fracked gas pipeline. And while we have seen huge momentum around this, with the climate strikes, with the University of California system divesting from fossil fuels, and that's amazing, but we all know it's not enough. This is personal to me, as I know it is to all of you. I may have graduated college and, moved out of my parents' house to the seacoast, right over by the Seabrook nuclear power plant, but that's another story. But my dad still lives in Bow. My family still lives in Concord, some of them. My baby brother lives in Bow. He just turned 4. He's lived in Bow for his whole life. They knew the harm this plant was causing a decade ago. There's been an increase in asthma and heart attack rates in this community because of the emissions from this plant. I do not want my brother to grow up in that community, in a community where not only is his life at stake, but so is the water and the earth around him. He's the light of my life, and he does not deserve to have his life threatened by fossil fuel CEOs. No one anywhere deserves that. I want to preserve the world, yes, for his future, but also for mine. I'd like to live to be middle-aged, as I'm sure a lot of you would, right? It's about us too. It doesn't just have to be about the future generations that are to come. Okay, so this action and this rally are not the end. They are just the beginning. We will not stop until this plant no longer stands. I don't want to see it converted into another form of power plant. I want it to not be here anymore. We will not stop until no one is using coal or gas anywhere in the country. Until fossil fuels stop profiting off of our lives and our futures, we will be here. Thank you. When the air we breathe is under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back! When the water we drink is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
When the earth we need is under attack, what do we do?
Stand up, fight back!
What do we do? Stand up, fight back! What do we do? Stand up, fight back! Thank you. I'd next like to introduce Mary Feet, who's a resident of Bow as well. I'm so nervous to stand on these. Hi. My name's Mary Fight. And I'm here today as a concerned resident of Bow, New Hampshire. We live about 15 minutes from here. I brought my children. My concern doesn't come from political belief. My concern comes from a belief in science. Science is non-partisan, subjective by its very nature. And a bipartisan Congress and White House created the EPA, passed the Clean Air and Water Act, and expanded wilderness areas. We need to find our way back to those roots. We need to unite on this issue. Coal is the world's dirtiest fossil fuel, producing the least energy and the most pollution per kilogram of any fuel. 3 deaths annually are associated with pollution from this power plant. This plant was built in 1960. It has polluted our air and water for decades, but it also funds this town. But coal is our past. We need to consider our future. Merrimack Station and the town of Bow are on fossil fuel welfare. Merrimack Station will receive $189 million in capacity payments from 2018 to 2023. To sit idle, to just wait. I think last year it was used 23 days. These payments are funded by New England ratepayers, like myself, like some of you. The power plant accounts for less than 1% of energy produced. And without this fossil fuel subsidy that it receives, it would not be cost
Time for the action. I'm gonna buddy system. So where is the gate that we're going to? Hey! Eyes on the team.
Cheer us out. Yeah, come on. We're gonna go get cheered by the crowd before we go. I'm just writing about what you run somewhere around here, but you're running drastically out of time, so go quick.
Alright.
Wait, what?
Bathroom.
You can go by yourself. I'll grab a bucket for you.
What must be done beyond the horizon? Do what must be done.
That must be so. We blockaded. What was it? I think it was a false alarm. So we're waiting here for
Horizon, do what must be done. It's all right, brother.
Keep resting, Willow. Andy's in the lead.
These two are joining you guys.
To the gate and beyond, I guess.
We're following Andy.
Sounds good.
Andy and Lisa are leads here. How you feeling, Lisa?
I'm feeling good now that we're moving.
Yeah.
That last night.
Do what must be done. Must be done. What must be done? Horizon. What must be done?
Okay. Must be done. What must be done?
On the horizon, do what must be done.
Thank you.
Thank you, de-escalation team.
Thank you so much. Thank you for being here.
Thank you.
Thanks for your
This is
Sometimes the camera de-escalates things.
oh yes it does.
Thank you.
At the very least it might reduce some charges later.
Behind the white line.
That's not who this team is.
Is that our gate?
Yeah. One that says attention.
Oh.
When we get there, let's lock arms. Huh?
So are we doing the lock arms or not doing the
Let's
lock
lock
arms?
arms when we get
I think the people who want to do that with each other can do it.
there. Yeah.
And let's
So some were saying that could actually result in you getting hit.
Whenever you're ready.
They're talking about whether
This way.
Must be done, we gotta do
What must be done? Day beyond the horizon. Do what must be done. Must be done. It's such an honor to be up here with you right now.
Yeah.
So inspirational. Gate is closed. Do what must be done. The day beyond the horizon. Do what must be done. Other team. buddy Brandon's got like a ton of people calling the governor and harassing him.
Yeah.
Oh man.
It's just as hard to display. I check out the workers on the tower.
Alright.
These guys are getting paid over here on the tower. It's gone.
Is that like the whole police force right there? Jesus.
We can give you a hat.
Yeah, there you go.
It's like somebody's going to make an announcement or something.
I'll let you know.
Our liaison.
She's right there. She's right there. But she's right with us, so. You want to come in? Excuse me. Can I move the cord a little?
Not at all.
No, it's just.
Oh look, they got fancy ATVs over there. Yeah, I'm sure. Governor's probably pretty pissed.
Y'all keep doing what you're doing, just listen to me. I want to encourage you to, for those of you, most of you, this will be a repeat. With your buddy, maybe tell each other why you're here. We'll start with that for a few minutes. Just remind ourselves why we're here.
I'm just gonna keep going.
Yeah, that's a
So yeah, so I commented there. I think it posted. No, I guess it didn't. So we're at the coal processing plant in Bow, New Hampshire. There is a rally a little ways up the street there. We have several teams right now doing a direct action to show them that we mean business. Here's some numbers for you. Cost $458 million to the taxpayers to install scrubbers in those towers over there so it doesn't fill the air with mercury. They dump the 90-degree. There's some ninjas in another location right now. I'm hoping that they're assuming we are the only group out here, but we're not. So besides that, we have this place dumps like 90-degree hot water into the river with chemicals in it after they have done what they do. And the result of that is it depletes all the oxygen in the water and it kills all the fish. It destroys the ecosystem. There is ample pollution. The residents of this town have been steadily seeing more incidences of heart problems, heart attacks. There are 3 deaths a year that are related to this plant specifically that we know of. The only reason it even exists is because it receives a $50 million a year subsidy paid by New England ratepayers and taxpayers. If that didn't exist, neither would this plant. It only produces 2% of the power in New England. It is entirely unnecessary. We are literally funding this plant to just be on in case of emergency. The pollution is incredible. It is the dirtiest fossil fuel of all. And this plant is costing people tons and tons and tons of money at the same time as contributing to many environmental problems. Water specifically, we need to protect this watershed. We need to advocate for the voiceless animals that are being poisoned by coal. It does not at all mean that that's the only environmental issue to be concerned of, but we're just out here actually doing something. With all of this talk about saving the planet, it's really good to actually do things like this, so when we say we're going to do things, they actually expect us to do things. And today we've pissed off the governor, very clearly pissed him off, and it's a very great feeling. Put the fear of God in these guys. Exactly. Do what must be done. Do what must be done. And this is a non-violent, peaceful action too. There's no escalation. We're not going to be fighting anyone or antagonizing anyone or calling anyone names. Many of us are willing to be arrested for this cause, but we don't really know how this is going to go down. We are, forget the name of our team, we're the gate guys.
Roll back the stones, the day beyond the horizon. Gonna do what must be done.
I wonder if they got in.
Must be done.
They're headed to the other side. Yep.
See the day
Beyond the horizon and do what must be done.
Good harmony. No one else can bring it to the table. For real.
That was really good. Actually, I was actually thinking of another one. You guys can put one foot in front of the other and lead with love.
Teach us.
What's that?
Teach us.
Teach us. Alright. So it's really simple. Or is it? So again, I'm not gonna really do call and response to the routine. So check it out. You gotta put one foot in front of the other.
With love.
So that's the refrain. So let's do that one more time. You gotta
Put one foot in the other and lead with love. Put one on the other and lead with love.
Then it becomes call and response, and it's like, don't give up hope.
Don't give up hope.
You're not alone.
You're not alone.
Don't you give up.
Don't you give up.
Keep moving on.
Keep moving on.
We can even like pause a little bit where we are, like take a circle or something.
Yeah.
Lead with
Love.
like a circle.
Lead with love. Lead with love.
You gotta put
One
one
foot
foot
in front of the other and lead with love. That's a beautiful song.
Put one foot in front of the other.
Yeah. I love music.
Lift up your eyes.
Lift up your eyes.
Don't you
don't you despair. Look up ahead. It's alright, there's lots of ninjas back there. Lead with love. One foot in front of the other, and lead with love. One foot in front of the other, and lead with love. I know you're scared, and I'm scared too. But here I am, right next to you. So keep us in one foot in front of the other, and lead with love. One foot in front of the other, and lead with love. One foot in front of the other, and lead with love. One foot in front of the other, and lead with love. Yeah, lead with love. One foot in front of the other, and lead with love. One foot in front of the other, lead with love. One foot in front of the other, lead with love. With love. Lead with love. Lead with love. Lead with love. Oh my God, Brandon, Jesus Christ, wow. There's like literally like so many different things going on here right now. It's so amazing to see this come together. Lead with love. Lead with love. Alright. So I'm down to like 15% battery right now. And I'm given the police presence, I want to save some of that to film anything that might happen bad later. So I'm gonna cut this off for right now. I want to like thank everyone for watching. For now, we're all safe. We have legal aid here. We have a very solid plan for whatever happens. So yeah. After this channel, I'm gonna sign off and. Thank you guys. Thank you to all of the protectors out there. Yeah, thanks, Rita. Yeah, I'm gonna hop off here to save battery in case of emergency. Much respect, and to everyone who's been calling the government, thank you. This is such a huge effort right now coming together, and it's beautiful. To everyone who just got here, feel free to watch the video from the start. The National Guard is here. They've got choppers circling. We are definitely making some waves today. Solidarity to France.